Hello, hello. I am just finding myself, kind of getting situated. I literally just walked in the door like a half an hour ago. So I hope you're all having a fabulous Friday. I'm excited Friday's over. So let's celebrate a little bit. It is Carrie, so much glitter. Oh, welcome back to my channel. Let's maybe wait a few more minutes or a few more seconds, let people kind of find us because there is that delay. So welcome, welcome. Hey, Atlanta, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. I literally just walked in the door maybe like 15, 20 minutes ago. I scheduled this and then on the way home, and then I kind of walked in the door and got situated. So I thought, what a perfect way to end a week. It's been a week. I'm kind of at that point at my a place of employment where it's just a week. I survived. So I want to come and celebrate with you guys. Okay, I'm going to post my link tree in the comments and let y'all know where you can find me so then I can find you as well. I do want to start off by saying this is just going to be kind of a casual video. I'm not going to go by any specific format other than running into my desk with my chair. I'm sorry. And I have some happy mail to show because it's my birthday month. Oh, thank you, Atlanta. It's my birthday month all month long, and we are celebrating in my Facebook group. So I thought, why not come on here and show you some of my happy mail? The happy mail's been rolling in. I do craft roulette too, and I do the craft roulette card swap. I know craft roulette's on right now, but I tend to never be able to catch that live. I always just do the replay. But so I have a lot of happy mail that I've received, and I hang it around the mirror in my living room. So I'll probably take a picture of that towards the end of birthday month and post that in my Facebook group. Yeah, that employment thing kind of gets in the way of life, doesn't it? My hands are dry because I've been washing them. I've been in and out of like seeing clients all day. So sorry, but I didn't have a chance to put lotion on them. And yeah, Atlanta. I'm at the very end of like, I've got senioritis really bad, and I'm collecting my hours for my internship, and I'm getting very frustrated because the way things have changed at work is disrespectful. So I will be taking care of myself. Okay, so let's get started. And so I'm going to start off by showing some happy mail. Some of it I just received today. Some of it I received yesterday. And then I have a fun little flip through to do. I know View did this flip through. She was my enabler, but then I went to go on YouTube and found out that Purple Penny Pages was really the original enabler. So I mean, hey, it's contagious, right? I normally always put lotion on right before I go on, just because hands can appear really dry. But today I've just been washing my hands, and like I fed the cats a treat when I got home, and I don't know, went to my mailbox. I did all that stuff. So I mean, it is what it is today. It's been a long week. Okay, so I'm going to start with the happy mail, the cards that I've already opened. I think this is Cindy Rowland, and I think she's from Craft Roulette. Normally they say on here, but I'm in a few swap groups, so this is just kind of what I get. And so I think that this is super cute. I love flowers. I love vintage. It's just super cute. So I'll hang this up. I received this as well. I'm just going to kind of quickly flip through this. And this is from Craft Roulette as well. This is from Catherine. And so it's just some fun little simple, swaps, right? And happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with things that bring you joy, from Anna from Craft Roulette. So that's exciting too. I received tons of birthday cards, almost like 100 sometimes from Craft Roulette, because that community is so big. And I have not had time to participate in Craft Roulette in a few months. So I'm excited. I love how she ripped the paper here. And this is from Angie Downs. She is from Craft Roulette because that's a Craft Roulette stamp. So, and then I received something from Miss Sparkle Farts. and I'm in a rack, like a swapper rack group with her because we're on a design team together. So I was very excited to receive this. So some of this stuff has my address on it, so I'm going to have to be careful to, like, you know, get rid of that or have it flipped over. Oh, that has someone else's address on it too. Look at me. Don't do that. That's rude. Okay. Anyway, so we have this from Miss Sparkle Farts. I did post this in the Discord over for Lottie's Magic Attic. Hey, Chris, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. So I don't know if she's going to be able to catch it or not, but I literally just received this, and I love the sticker. I love the name Sparkle Farts. How can you not? So I was looking for some more lace for my stash, and she said, oh, I have tons of it. And I was like, oh, that's so neat. And she's like, no, I'm going to send you some. So she did. She sent me a little, just a little bundle of lace. I'm very excited about that. I like the black lace because, you know, I'm still playing with June-tober goodies, and that's what we're, you know, that's my Facebook group is going to be the hub for June-tober next year. So, and then it's Christmas in July, and it's my birthday month. So there's that. So I received the lace. I love it. And then a little, what is this? Oh, it's like a little tuck. Oh, enjoy the goodies. How nice. So it's just like a little fold over tuck. Is this supposed to be glued together? I think it is. So this is just like a little, you could put this like on the top of a page, and then there's little pockets in here. This is super cute. And then she just kind of filled it up and then wrote me a nice little note. So I thought that that was nice. Hey, CK, Carrie is the pregame warm up for your stream tomorrow. That's right, Chris. You go on very early, don't you? I don't think I have a mod in here, but we'll find Chris's channel and we'll post it on here. For me, it's like 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, I think. And on a Saturday, you're not getting that out of me. I'm on call tonight, but I'm still not getting up that early. Yeah, but okay, let's see. Let me open this. I'm trying to open it to where you don't get the addresses. Then I'll just kind of toss them down here. So we have happy birthday. Life is too short to be lived, counting the years. Just enjoy the ride and make lots of memories. Hope you have a great one. Oh, that's so nice. And then we got some playing cards, which I absolutely love. Getting playing cards from people because there's so many different decks of cards, right? And they're just, I love it. And then all I would have to do is decorate the back, or not even, like we could just make it a APC, like an altered playing card. Oh, perfect. Okay. It's 5:30 a.m. and I wake up naturally. Oh, during the week, I wake up at 5 a.m. naturally. I'm starting to wake up at 4:30 because I don't want to miss my meditative coloring time before I have to go into the place that keeps me shackled. But on Saturday, I will kind of decompress and realize I don't have to wake up that early. Okay, so some of these cards are a tight fit in here. We'll just kind of go through them. And wishing you a birthday month full of crafting, love, and all the things you enjoy. Oh, that's so nice. How simple and cute. I love it. Okay. A lot of goodies tomorrow. Oh, I'm excited. I definitely will watch the replay. Your cats wake you up at 5:30. Oh my goodness. And it is 4:30 for me. No, the only way I'm waking up at 4:30 is during the week. I know I got important stuff to do. So this is very colorful. I love it. I love the top folding cards. Happy birthday, Carrie. I hope you have a fabulous day, from your craft roulette friend, Patty R. in California. So that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Unique Creations by Patty. Oops, we don't want to show an address. That would be rude. But this is from Gloria, and this is craft roulette too. She already put the craft roulette stamp on the front. Let's see. I have an old lady kitty here, and then I have my kitty who's like a teenager. So the old lady kitty is not letting the teenager get away with 5:30 zoomies. That's not happening. Let's see. So we got like a fun little, just to protect the card, but then it ends up being something fun for my stash. Happy birthday. That's super cute. I love that cluster. And then may this birthday be just the beginning of a year filled with happy memories. How cute. Carrie, I didn't sign this card before I sent it to you, although it holds my warmest thoughts, invisible but true. So if you find you need to brighten someone's day, just take this card and sign it and then send it on its way. And then I will do the same thing. And then this is from my craft roulette friend. So I love that. Okay. Okay, and so then I did receive a lot from Nate on Peach Domino Paper Crafts. He is on a design team with me, and he also is in my Facebook group with me. Oh, it's not letting me find you, Chris. I was going to try to find you. Oh, no. 1-year-old who may be 11 months old. Oh, wow. You've got young kitties. No, I don't. That's really young. Anyway, so I have he sent me a bunch of folios over. So, and then a bunch of like goodies, just like ephemera goodies, and then a bunch of resin pieces. He's really into gaming and stuff like that, but I really like these because these are kind of weird and odd. I don't know if you can make it out, but this is like two skeletons basically, and then there's a skull hand. I think that that's so cool. And just weird, odd, fun stuff, right? And that's like an apple. I don't know. And these could just be glued onto pages or journals or just, you know, any like fun little stuff like that. So we'll set that off to the side. There's a whole, and then also Nate sent me a beef stick, which I do like. You know, I eat a beef stick almost every morning for breakfast because the protein. And candy, like a little bag of candy like this, full of candy. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I think I'm done. I don't want to chop off a finger here. This is all from Nate. Nate sent me this whole package. I saw the delivery person drop it off at my doorstep, and I think it was ripped a little bit because they tried to like gingerly place it on my porch. It was so funny. So there's tons of stuff in here, tons of napkins. I love like little goodies like this from other people's stash because it's stuff I don't even know, you know, like I don't have. It's new to me. I really appreciate this because this is an avocado and I live in the avocado capital of the world. So it's just fun stuff. I absolutely love this because I love scary movies. And then another thing that really I thought was really funny, you're not going to be like, oh, that's so weird, but Tropicana deck of cards. Well over almost 30 years ago, I got married at the Tropicana in Las Vegas. Now it's not even a hotel because me and my friend were just there last year and they tore it down and they're putting a baseball stadium there. But I just thought how random that this made it into my package, right? And then we have like everything in here. So here's plastic faux lace. So Nate got me. And then tea to go with my candy and my beef stick. So then we have, this is a folio base. I'm just going to put this stuff on my lap. I don't want to keep it here. So we have folio bases, which I love folio bases, and I have a hard time making them. So I want to kind of spruce up on that. A small folio base, which is super fun. And then a large, and we have more ephemera for my collaging. These are from magazines. Play money. Of course, it has to say play money. Like we need to know, right? Like we don't understand that. But hey, I guess people will try to spend it, or kids or something. I don't know. Little coaster and just fun stuff. And then we have a large folio base. So it's just kind of crammed in an envelope. So I'm just like, you know, but anyway. So I just thought that that was fun. And, you know, I think it's nice, like when we think of other people and do all that kind of stuff. So I have all of this stuff here. I love getting the cards. I love getting the cards. So I'm kind of debating in my Facebook group if to do like a playing card swap, just sending like naked playing cards, right? And then we could decorate them and post them in the group. I just think that that would be fun because there's so many different deck of cards, and you could go to the thrift store and it's crazy. So let me, if you're not in the Facebook group, like if you're not in Facebook, like don't worry, but if you want to join my Facebook group, it's So Much Glitter's Creative Friends. I created this because I will be doing Junetober 2027, and that'll be the hub. And I wanted to build a more positive community for self-care and paper crafting. And I'm going to have to find, Chris, your here you are. Yours too, and I will share yours because then you're going live tomorrow as well in the early mornings. Okay, so you just have to answer a few questions because I'm just trying not to let everybody in, but I'm trying to get to 100. I'm at 78 now, and every Friday we are doing Freebie Friday, and so I have a few digital designers that have so generously designed paper for my birthday celebration for my birthday month, if I can speak. They have designed freebies for me and anyone in my group to celebrate Freebie Friday every Friday in June. So if you like digital, like if you're a printer, it's a print at home, digital stuff. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so I did purchase this because I saw Coloring View going through it. This is something I would never normally color because I'm a comfy, cozy coloring girl. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. This is Cuttlefish, and this is what I've been working on this week, just early in the morning. This is my meditative coloring, and I like to play with alcohol markers. But I printed this out on matte photo paper on accident, so it's not blending very well. I didn't realize that until the other day. I was like, oh, I'm not going to start over. I printed it on the wrong paper. And we're doing Christmas in July celebration with that buddy coloring group. So I'm liking the pastel Christmas for Christmas in July. So I really do love this kind of stuff. But yeah, so I saw Coloring View go through this. Hey girl, hey, if you're out there, I know she's not here because she didn't say anything. This was just like a pop-up for me. I wasn't planning on this, or else I would have invited somebody along. But I know you guys have probably seen a lot of flip throughs of this. I really like this because I love fantasy stuff. There's perforated edges. The paper is pretty thin. I don't know if it's copy weight thin. It's a little bit thicker than that, and it's smoother, so you can probably do a few different mediums, such as markers, which I'll probably do, pencils. I don't know about a whole lot of water for that, but I really like this because it's a different take on Alice in Wonderland and all things Wonderland. I have a paper pack that I've been wanting to use that I purchased at Michael's last year that's a dark Alice in Wonderland. And I do really like that. And I've been wanting to either do a dark fantasy journal or a dark Alice in Wonderland journal. So when I saw this come across on View's channel the other day, I was like, I think I need to get it. And it was like $16. So it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like uber expensive. This is really cool. There's just so much we could do with this. And then of course it said you would be interested in this. And it brought me to a steampunk Alice in Wonderland coloring book. So that'll be here on Sunday. Hopefully for my Sunday live to show it to y'all, but probably not. Just if we're going to be honest, unless if it arrives tomorrow. So I like it. I think that this is a lot of fun. It's $20 extra shipping, Chris. That is, wow. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's funny how like Amazon's across the globe, right? But how you get different prices for everything. So before I forget, I'm posting Chris' channel in the chat so we can go catch her on Friday or Saturday morning, Friday morning. Listen to me. Don't do that to me again. I can't relive. I don't want to relive another day like that. Like I want the weekend. So I just think that this is super cute. I think there's so much we could do with it. And I know all of the real detailed artists are going to be doing something with it. I'm kind of struggling with my glasses here. I'm going to be honest because I did get progressives this week. So I'm officially old. I mean, I am a grandma, so I guess it's okay. But I'm like trying to tilt my head just at the right spot to see. I need to find the sweet spot. So some of this looks blurry and some of it doesn't. And I know it's probably not looking blurry to you. You're like, why are you turning the pages so slow? That's why. I'm trying to figure out where I'm looking. Anyway, I'm getting better as the week goes on. I picked these guys up on Monday, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah, it's just cute. Like we could do any take. We could do like a fun, happy take. This is different artistry because it is mythographic. So I do like that, but I kind of want to play up like my dark Alice in Wonderland theme, I think. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. So I don't know. We'll kind of see where the wind takes me. I am a little bit intimidated by this because it feels very detailed. But I mean, hey, if I can do this and be in a coloring group for this or a buddy coloring group for this, I think I can tackle it. So here's my version of swatching. I got some new highlighters this week that were given to me, so whatever. But I know she's very colorful because that's just kind of in my head what I first saw when I saw her. But this is Crayola Super Tip and Hobby Lobby pencil kind of on top of it. I'm not finished yet, but I figure if I can do this kind of detail, then why can't I do this? You know what I mean? So thank you, Chris. I think that we will be okay. You know, like I've said, if you guys watched my video earlier this week, because Miss Atlanta tagged me in Coloring Confessions. So I did do a pre-recorded video on that, and that's up on my YouTube. I always think of Johnny Depp when they do something fun and whimsical like this now. I can't help it. Oh, I like this one a lot. That's fun, isn't it? So yeah, I think I'll be okay. So Atlanta tagged me in that, so you got to see my coloring book collection. Coloring adult coloring for buddy groups and all of that is new to me in 2026. I've always liked coloring, just kind of as a good relaxation technique. I really like it. I like putting different color schemes together and things like that. But I haven't always like done it. I've always done card making and like sewing and scrapbooking and things like that. Oh, this is cool. This could be some fun colors on my social media. So now, you know, and then junk journaling is I just within 3 years new to me. So it's good to just pick up a new craft. So like every year I pick up a new craft and I do something fun. I think View is doing this page right now. I saw when I was driving the other day, like, okay, I'll watch YouTube as a podcast. Don't judge. But and then there's traffic. But I did see her kind of plugging away at this, and I think it was really cool. And then she was talking about, she got a comment about this was done upside down or something. But that's not how I see it. This way, to me, that's weird. Is he standing? Is he sitting inside of the clock? Like, that's not right. He's falling down the rabbit hole into this. That's how I'm seeing it. So I don't know what one of you's viewers was seeing, but that's kind of how I saw it. What I think is funny with this page, I looked at it when I got this, because I got this today. No, I think, when did I get this? Last night, I think. And the other stuff I got today. And I've been getting a delivery every day because of that mail and stuff. So, but I did flip through this and I was like, her hands are so tiny, like tiny hands. It's just funny. Yeah, you know. And then why can't the hawk play the accordion? So that's just the flip through for that. That's very exciting. And I love this because I really like this scene in the movie. And I love the story of Alice in Wonderland. So here in the back, I hadn't seen this yet, is Mythographic, Fantasy Forest, Dragonspell, Romantasy, which would be fun, Enchanted Relics, fun, Wolf Moon, Fairy Folklore. Oh my gosh, it's all sorts of fun stuff. So I do see, Atlanta, you said you pre-ordered yours on Thrift Books, so it's probably cheaper on Thrift Books than it is in anywhere else, right? So I was going to maybe start a page in this tonight. I don't know if that's what you guys want to see, because I might butcher it. So you might be like, no, please stop. Don't endure us with that. My throat's getting dry. I also have, let's see, this that I did last Friday with Miss Color Review. I tried my hand at some reverse collaging. So that was a lot of fun. I've never really done a reverse collage page until View kind of walked me through it. She was a very good teacher, because I purchased this books on clearance at Barnes and Noble. So I was thinking about like zhuzhing up this page a little bit more, because I think I did the painting a little bit harshly. So I wanted to play up the fog and try to make it a little bit foggy too. And use like the queen, Miss Dee Dee, all hail the queen, her little baby wipe technique, but to make it look a little bit foggy. I think that's what I wanted to do. And then I did want to do the baby wipe swoosh or swirl or whatever. And I've never tried it. Like, I don't know. It could work. It could not work. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do a little bit of both and kind of see where the evening takes us, because I don't plan on taking up like all of your Friday night, but like, let's just decompress and chitty chat a little bit and talk about our days and all of that. So I got all of these images mostly either from a collage book or from a like a royal magazine with people, like a People magazine. So I thought that this was fun to do, like a big all the royals, right? So he's kind of like, Prince William is kind of bungee jumping. We have a monkey hanging off a bus. We have Princess Diana and Charles there, one of the royals. Shark's coming for her. She's irritated that all the jewels are down here and everyone's trying to get to him. I have a whole story in my head about it. And then we have the fun little ballerina on a mushroom that came from a collage book, but she's holding a royal crown. So, and people are watching. So I probably want to do more over here too, or doodles or something fun, but yeah, we'll see. I could get out I have my Hobby Lobby colored pencils right next to me, or I was thinking of getting out my Prismacolors and playing with them in here. And then I do have Gamsol. I love Prismacolors and Gamsol, so I might try that too. I mean, I know a lot of people just start off and they do it in order. I'm not really called to do that. I'm called to kind of do what I want. Let's pick. There's a lot in here that's like super cute. Yeah, I just see him falling. I don't see the other. This is really cute too. So maybe, I don't know. I do like this as well. But then I feel like I'm stuck to like a bee coloring scheme for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. It's fun, right, Ambient? So I know I'll go back and forth from calling you guys your names, your screen names, and then your names. So sorry. Okay, so let's pick out a page really quick. I'm thinking, hold on, I'm thinking this one. I do like this one, but I don't want to like jump into that one because that looks very detailed to me. I don't know. It's just me. Hi guys, I'm the problem. It's me. I'm thinking that one, but that one's very detailed too. So let's just reverse flip through it. Shall we? Drink me. Oh, that's super cute. See, just the whole. Oh, maybe this one. Let's do this one because this one I could like stencil the background and do fun stuff like that. Oh, hello, Nate. Yes, you did miss the Happy Mail. I'm sorry I did it first. But I love everything that you gave me. I showed everybody everything, and it was like a care package. Like, I'm super, super impressed. So we are going to be coloring a little bit today and doing some reverse collage. And go back and watch the beginning when the replay's up. And I was kind of celebrating all my Happy Mail for my birthday month that I've been receiving, and I'm very excited about that. So if you guys want to join in along on the celebration on the Facebook group, there's that. So I think I'm going to get out my Prismacolors and start with this, and then we'll go into the whole reverse collage. Nate, I loved it, and I'm very excited about the beef stick because I do eat a things are dropping because I do eat a beef stick every morning for breakfast on the way to work, that and string cheese. So very protein forward for me. All right, let me go get my Prismas. They're just right here, so it's not far from me. And then I do have, let's see. Okay, and then I do have the Gamsol. I like doing Prisma and Gamsol. Do you guys use that at all? Where did my Gamsol go? I'm not prepared because I was just like, I think I'm going to go live tonight. It's been like a really crappy week with this whole new contract and changes and my new position and, who I report to, all of that kind of stuff. So I do see Delise just went live. I invited her earlier this week to come and go live with me. That stinker. Where is my Gamsol? I know the Gamsol is somewhere around here. It has to be. So I don't know what shelf I put it on though. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start coloring and then we'll figure it out. I mean, I have all of the stuff to go with it. Oh, you don't like the Prismacolor? I love Prismacolor. So these are Prismacolor Premier. I ordered these. I've had these for years actually, and I've been wanting to really kind of beef up my collection. Like I really use them. I love them. You have to use them really sharp though. I've noticed. Like I want to get more, but I feel like I have a pretty good collection here, and I have a lot. So there's that. I was just thinking that, hey, Christina, welcome. I invited her to go live earlier this week because I was kind of debating, should I go live? Shouldn't I? And she didn't respond to me. So there's that. Maybe next Friday night. Now I feel like we're competing, but this was just a whim for me and I'm just going to go with it. We went through some Happy Mail and it's birthday month. So I'm going to do what I want to do kind of thing. So one of my favorites, the Hobby Lobby brand. Oh, the Prismas break too much for you. Oh, okay. I need to find my Gamsol. Where did this go? Now I'm spilling everything. You know what I don't like? These are not in any particular order. Is it comes in a nice tin and we've got these flimsy ass trays here. Like why? Why we spent a lot of money on these? Why can't we have a good tray to go in here? And so that's what makes me want to throw everything into like a cup or a can or something. And me not being able to find this Gamsol is really going to irritate me. I know it's on the shelves next to me, but I did try to organize. Oh no, you know what? It's in the cart over there. Okay, I do know where it is now. But let's just start. So maybe we could start with the. Okay, and I'm going to drive you insane because I do not swatch all of my things. I will get out a piece of paper, and this is normally like a protective paper for my my alcohol markers. I kind of swatch as I go. I do not have the patience to sit here and swatch. I have a swatching stamp and everything, but I don't swatch. sounds like your next package needs to be an organizer, right? An organizer. Well, I have this just sitting here from the Dollar Tree. They could probably just be thrown in here, to be honest, but I really like this tin. So, and then my investment this year was the Ohuhus. And so I do have like a nice bag for those anyway. So I do need to get out. This is my favorite sharpener. And I got this at Michael's. It just so happens to be a Prismacolor sharpener. So we could do like different shades of brown. I'm going to need to make this sharp. So what I do find that the Prismacolor needs to be very sharp. And I think the numbers will kind of match up, like 945 and 946. And these are going to kind of blend together pretty well. And then the Gamsol will make it look nice and pretty. So let me reach for that Gamsol because I just remembered it's on the cart to my right, not my left. Which, hey girl, hey, yeah, it's Friday. I'm very, fairly disorganized-ish. I like to put everything in a cart and then, maybe I can't find it. I really thought it was over here. Okay. I think the Gamsol stuff is going to have to be something separate. Let me put it over here with my other liquid stuff. I'm really going to irritate myself. But what else is new? You can 3D print ones that go in the tin. Wait, what? I don't have a 3D printer though. Maybe that's like an expense, isn't it? A 3D printer? I don't know about that. I don't need more junk up in here, Nate. What are you doing to me? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you do because so you did these. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Gamsol will have to be found. And then when you come and watch me on live on Sunday, I'll be like, look, guys, I found the Gamsol. I'm not going to pay. Okay, now with these new progressives, I'm going to have a hard time finding a sweet spot. But once I do, I'm like, oh, wow, I can really see. So it's just kind of learning. So I'm going to not be too finicky about like the shading spots because I do know that I am using the Gamsol to smooth it out. And once you use that Gamsol, which is the odorless mineral spirits, to smooth it all out, it looks like a dream. And I think Gamsol only works on like wax-based pencils. So I'm going to use a lot of what the artist did in this book. If you can see me, if you can't, holler and I'll move. My desk is only so big, but it'll look all nice. And so the darker shaded spots, I will do the darker color with, and I'll leave that out here. I should probably write those colors down. What I tend to do is have like 5 different coloring projects going when I'm doing coloring because I, color every morning before I go to work. And I have like a little makeup little holder that I put them in. And then I'm like, wait, what project is this for? What's that for? So I really do need to swatch. Like, what am I thinking that I just don't want to sit down and take the time. Because if I'm bringing stuff out to play with, I want to create. I want to create something. I don't want to sit here and swatch. No stinking swatch for me. Hello, Belinda. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Friday. And let's see. He's done with the zoomies now. See, my Dahlia will get zoomies right around dinner time, and then she'll try to get aggressive. Oh, they are resin. Okay, perfect. Oh, you printed the 3D, like the figurines? I was like, my grandson's going to love those. My daughter's like, Mom, he's going to eat them. Because he's almost 2, and he's still like kind of testing things out with his mouth. I don't know. Boys. I was like, but they're so cute. So they're up and out. And I'm really glad that you guys are here joining me. And happy Friday. And did everybody enjoy the freebies from the Facebook group? If you're in the Facebook group for today, like Tracy from Lottie's Magic Attic really knocked it out of the park. Everyone that has offered to help me on this little endeavor and do like the freebies and celebrate my birthday month has been so generous. I'm so excited that it's worked out that way. So I'm trying to get to 100 followers. I'm almost ish there. I'm at 78 or 79. I looked at the end of my day. And when I get to 100 followers, I want to do like a little crafty giveaway. And I always think like, oh, that would be fun to like do swaps and stuff, but I don't really have any admins in there and things can get crazy when you do that. And then I would have to like do a locked Excel spreadsheet. But for now, it's just like celebrating the birthday months. And if you want to throw your address in there, you can. And one of the group rules is you're not sharing anything personal. So I do know that that's kind of vulnerable for people. But for now, until I get a little bit bigger and maybe get a few admins in there other than Facebook helping me admin, we can kind of get that going. But there's a lot of swaps kind of everywhere. And the purpose of this was to promote other creators as well and other artists. And then really promote self-care through paper crafting and kind of focusing on that. So I'm going to become art therapy certified in 2027 because I'll be further along in my internship by then. And I did accept a new internship, which, I don't think anybody from work watches me, honestly. There's 6 of us here and we're all like crafters and funsies and stuff like that. So that's going to help me with a lot of the different therapeutic modalities rather than just helping get somebody out of crisis, which is kind of what I specialize in right now. And I do have to tell you, like, it takes a toll. So self-care is really important. So that's what I wanted to like promote. And I do see that one of the girls that follows me on Instagram joined, and she's an LCSW. So I think that that's exciting. So she can have like a unique perspective. So it looks like really messy, like I'm not the best. But I swear when I find that Gamsol, I'm going to get off here and be like, there it is. I thought I moved it to the right. I don't know. I haven't brought it out in a while. Me and my Prismacolors have not been playing like a whole lot together lately. But I don't know. I have so much other fun stuff to play with. Do you guys ever find that? You're like, oh, I could play with the colored pencils, but I have the alcohol markers or the crayons or the scissors, the glue. When I ordered this book, I was like, well, what else do I need? I need something else fun, right? Or, like logical to not make me look so or feel so impulsive. Like, because this was an impulse buy. I didn't really need to buy this. So I ordered some glue with it, and I accidentally ordered the wrong size, like a weirdo. And so it came in a box with this and glue. I was like, oh yeah, the glue. I do need more glue. But I was like, why is that bottle so small? That's not what I ordered last time. I ordered the wrong size. I was like, oh, that's why it was so cheap. I was so excited. Whatever. I got the book. There's that. A break from spending. Me too. Me too, Ambient. Go from Derwent ChromaFlow to Prismacolor and needed to take a break. Oh, you like Tombows? I don't like Tombows. I actually sold mine to a good friend of mine because a lot of them were like brand new. And she knows how much like art supplies are. She's like, I'll just buy them from you. I was like, okay. I've never used the ChromaFlow. I don't know how they operate. I love Prismacolor. I kind of learned on Prismacolor though, for whatever reason. I think it's because it was kind of like a marker feel. Like I could get like a marker smooth blend finish with the Gamsol. Like that's how I learned with these. And then I just kind of went from there. So I don't know. Shout out in the comments, like comments. Shout out in the comments. I'm sorry. Shout out in the comments. What is your favorite medium to create with? And I know not everyone colors, right? But some of us, you know, zhuzh up the book pages. We do a lot of mixed media, and there's a lot. There's a lot out there, and it's funny how everyone does similar things, but we use different things to get there. Tombow is better than alcohol markers, and Lulu Mayo as they don't bleed through. I don't mind the bleeding through. I'm okay with that. I do have 2 Lulu Mayos, which I have not even cracked the spine on, and I'm really excited to kind of get going with that because I do like her stuff. And I bought the Lulu Mayo when I got the Super Tips. For whatever reason, because that's how I was seeing the Super Tips played with, basically. And I was like, oh, like that's, and I loved the art. Once I went on Amazon and I started looking through the art, I was like, oh, like that's what I need. Polychromo. Okay. Well, let us know how you like them, Chris. I don't need, oh, I sharpened this. Odd. And I try to keep with the same strokes, but sometimes my like ADD brain will be like, I don't know. I'll try to go with the like the grain. So that's weird. Graphite and drawing pad, the coloring pages. You're not obligated to do anything. You don't have to. I've got so much stuff I have not even cracked open, Atlanta. You're not obligated. You're obligated to do what makes you happy and what sparks joy. That's what you're obligated to do. I mean, you purchased it all. It's not going to grow legs and walk away on you because you're not playing with them. This isn't like a real Toy Story moment, or is it? They're not going to come after us if we don't color in them, are they? Are they? Tell me no. Woomer's next. And then Nate's learning on, oh, you have a few Tombows. And a lot of copycats. What are copycats? Do enlighten us. You're working on learning alcohol markers. I love alcohol markers, to be honest with you. I absolutely love them because they're so vibrant. And I love the, I don't know, I love the vibrancy of them and the blending, and I don't know. I just really like them. Pencils are like detail oriented for me. So you see how I saw this book is very detail oriented. So my head went to, oh, let's use the pencils on them. I really could have started out with a different base layer. But since I'm doing the Gamsol, pencil is probably all I need to do in this one. And I'm just like sparsely coloring it because the darker grain where the wood grain is, if you need me to zoom in, let me know. But where the darker wood grain is, I will do this darker color that's over here. And I really like that they numbered them because I like that. So alcohol markers are really like that too. They're organized like that. And I went from Spectrum Noir, Tri-Blends, because those are very easy, to, what else did I use? Oh, crud. I used something else. Oh, Arteza, the Everblend markers. I did not like those. Those are not vibrant at all compared to what my Spectrum Noir was giving me at the time, and they were just as expensive. And I didn't find that they blended well. So I did destash those as well. Ohuhu and Arteza and Tau Tree alcohol markers. All alcohol markers are going to bleed through, Atlanta. I think that's just what they do because you're putting down so much ink. And I don't mind. I mean, it's one-sided. What Chris Clue on your, I just read your name, so sorry. on her channel, it's done like the whole messy coloring thing. So if it's a double-sided page and it's bleeding through, you can turn it over and kind of color in the same coloring scheme. So that's a lot of fun. Arteza Everblend, that's what I have. Yeah, I got rid of mine because I didn't really like them. So they were not as vibrant. The spectrums are super vibrant. There's something with the formula, and the Ohuhus, of course. Oh, those are like the Cadillac of alcohol markers for me right now. I absolutely love them. You don't like them for coloring. That's common, probably. You're more of like a professional colorist than I am, I think. Your stuff's pretty good. You guys are all like, you create like amazing stuff. So I'll probably find that. Like, I don't know if I would use them for something detailed like this. Like, I'm a little bit scared to bring them into my my Googellies. But I'm not going to sit here and color the whole time either. So if this bores you guys because you don't color and you want to do other stuff, I'm going to get into some of the mixed media stuff in just a little bit. And you see how like dull, it'll go so dull so fast. And these work best if you keep them really sharp. So that's why like they get used. They do get used. Now I'm thinking, because this is flowers and this is vines, this should have been green, huh? Oh, well. Maybe it's constricting time, so it's dying. I don't know. Okay, well, I did what I did. I just jumped into it. Copics are the Cadillac of alcohol markers, but those are so unaffordable. So I just ignore those. I act like those don't even exist because I cannot afford those at all. Those are insanity. And people that have been using them for a really long time and are professional colorists like Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, she says they've changed their formula and they're not as good, but their prices have went up. So yeah, I think, yeah, like the Copics are like the Maserati. So I stick with the Ohuhus. And the Ohuhus are still affordable enough, right? The original purpose of watercolor ground is to treat regular paper so you can watercolor on it. Oh, okay. Spanish to English. Oh, I'm going to have to go look at that. I get so caught up during the week with work and ugh. Like, don't tell me about it. Or I don't want to talk about it. Tell me about it. I don't care, but I don't want to talk about it. It's not great right now, guys. It's just not great. So yeah, this is like a bunch of, now I'm thinking it's going to bug me that I didn't do this in green because these are going to be flowers. Well, we did say we're going to make it like creepy. So you know what I'm going to do? These flowers, I am going to make like they're dying too. Like, not like dying, but oops, my camera, I'm sorry. My glasses bumped into them. My glasses stick out a little bit farther than my readers. So I'll have a whole little story take on it in a little bit. Don't you worry. Time constricts us all. I believe my daughter is home. She just walked in the door. So let's see. Hi, hey Halloween. I've not had you here. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. Let's see. Hello. Trying to get through watercolor grounds with alcohol markers, no bleed through on Amazon, including Amazon paper. So this is one thing I've learned from you, Chris, is the coloring different mediums on the Amazon paper. You give me hope, ma'am. You give me hope because I'm always like, well, I don't want to bust out the good stuff on this paper. But Chris's little teacher mind and her way about her brings us to be like, hey, we could do that too. So Yeah. So anyway, so the leaves are going to be a little bit like they're kind of dying off. The flowers, like we'll just do like a muted color, and then I might have in here and a little bit of stuff out here. Pretty vibrant. Hey, bye. Nate, thank you for stopping by. Have a great weekend. I'm so glad you stopped by. Go back and watch the replay, and there's all your stuff in there. I was so excited to get all of that. Yeah. I think Halloween, I've seen you in, I think Views chat. I've seen you. I know I've seen you. And Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. So if you scroll back in the comments, the link to my new Facebook group is in there because I'll be hosting Junetober next year. And I'm kind of building that up too. Weave sketching. Okay. I'm excited to see that, ambient. Okay, we'll just do a little bit more here. And then I will start, so we'll just kind of do this side. This could be leaves. See, I do see leaves here now too. It's okay. See, that looks like it's ivy, but it could be like a tree, right? A tree wrapping around time that's constricting them, pushing them out of Never Never Land. There's little time for things. There's little time for everything. See, time is vanishing. Time is constricting. I can think of why I used brown really quick. Time is killing us off, guys. Let's not get all, like that on a Friday night. We ain't got time for all that. I'm getting ready to go into a good weekend. I'm going to float my worries away tomorrow with my friend at her pool after I get some like morning errands done, some necessity stuff. And tonight's the last night I'm on call, so I'm not, oops, I just called, that's fine. We said it's going to be dying anyway. I'm not going to be on call all weekend. And that's one thing with my newer position. I don't have to be on call during the weekend anymore, so that's really nice. So it's glad you're getting comfortable with like different forms of art, Miss Ambient. I think that's great. And I don't think I've seen your drawings. Maybe you haven't shared them. So that's exciting. I can't draw for anything. I can color stamped images. I can color other people's art, and I don't mind doing that. Like, I do like it because they created it because they want us to do something pretty with it, right? Or else they would have colored it all for us, and it would just be like a framed picture. Yep. Float my worries away. We're going to have cocktails in hand. Her husband is out of town. I think normally her kids will, I don't think she doesn't have any kids living with her right now, but like no one, it's just going to be us. So we're going to have a few cocktails floating around in the pool. She's got a really nice backyard oasis, so that's exciting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, a landscape painter. Okay, so ambient landscape, so that makes sense. Fell back down the ladder coloring. I have a lot of my stuff on IG too. YouTube kind of became an afterthought for me because I was watching a lot of people's YouTubes and I was like interacting, and I was like, like I have a different take on why I do art, what I do, and what people can get out of it. So my phone's buzzing over here, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So I was like, what, I'm just going to go for it. And then I was on more design teams here and there, and a few of them were like, oh no, you have to have a YouTube for this or that. And I was like, I do. So I kind of just was like, what, I'm going to do it, but like my own take on it. And I'm just going to put like my personality there, and people, if it'll resonate, they'll take it away with them or they leave. What doesn't? Like, we are not obligated at all. So Well, Chris, I'm glad you reactivated your channel. You have a lot of powerful teachings that you do over there. And then, you know, Dee Dee connected a lot of us too, right? Here, I'm going to shut my door. I can hear the air on in the hallway, and then my daughter's like unpacking things because she's been at her boyfriend's for most, like all week, actually. She'll keep the cats in line. Actually, my cat is laying next to me over here. But one thing she doesn't do is she does not get up on the craft table. She knows not to get up on the craft table. Tanny was encouraging. Oh, that's good. It's good to have a good crafty friend to encourage you, right? And then I've met so many like fun people. I met View and Chris in Dee Dee's chats, and then we just kind of connected from there. Okay, so now Dahlia wants out. She's like, oh, you shut the door? I think something's out there I must get into. So she's going to be a menace. She's going to be a menace in a moment. So I think I have noise canceling on this this webcam though, because I always think, oh gosh, that must sound really loud to them, certain things. And then I've gone back to like watch a replay or whatever to see, and I'm like, oh, I don't even hear it. So that's good. Contacted a creator who created an amazing homemade product. Oh, okay. Nice. No, don't. Just trying to scratch the back of my chair. I got a big comfy chair this year for my craft room. It's like cushiony and comfy, and I'll put like a blanket, like a soft blanket on it. So it's like I'm sitting on a cloud sometimes. And so I'll just sit here and cross my legs and like, especially early in the morning, and just like relax. And she thinks it's okay to scratch it. It's not. She's wrong. She thinks she runs the house. Really, the older kitty runs the house. And her name is Dahlia, my cat, my persnickety teenager. Of course, I have the younger one, right? But I did bring my daughter's cat into the family. We found her at the animal sanctuary, and I'm the one that allowed to bring her into the house, and when she was just going into high school. So she's older, and her name is Kitty. Yes, very, very thought-provoking. But in all fairness, she's like a little calico, and my daughter named her Cinnamon Marshmallow. And she was not answering to Cinnamon. She was like, who are you talking to? And she would look around literally to be like, who? And then we would just be like, Kitty. And that's what she would answer to. See, I colored that into the flower just a little bit. So I'm going to probably do a short of me melting this wax away, and you can kind of see it. I'll get up close and do that once I find my Gamsol. Where did that stuff go? It's really going to bother me. Like in my head, I put it here, but then in my other head, I'm like, no, it's over there. I should have a rhyme or reason to this stuff. Oh, hey guys, I found it. It was covered up. Oh my goodness, I found it. So, yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit of the melting away right now, because then we'll just kind of do one side. Yeah, so she named her Cinnamon Marshmallow because she looked like a s'mores, right? But s'mores was like, no, that's not right. And we used to do a lot of camping when my kids were young. So that's kind of what we stuck with. But then Miss Kitty had other plans, and now she's just the queen. So when my daughter moved out, she took her with her, and she lived in her own apartment for a few years, and then that lease expired, and gosh dang, rent skyrockets when that happens. So after my divorce, she moved in with me. She didn't want to live with her dad, which is completely understandable because, you know, divorce doesn't do all good things for all people. But we do got to worry about ourselves and our own mental health. And that's really when I dove into art as being therapeutic. I was a really big Cricut crafter at the time. I got into Melody Lane's Cricut crafting. She was just such an inspiration for me. And but I really like started hooking up with like a really good community that way. I learned a lot on the Cricut because that's like a lot of computer stuff too, and I'm not a boomer, but I am a Gen X, and so I wasn't like, I don't know, it was weird a little bit. And then, you know, I was like, I don't think I could do this marriage thing with this person forever because they're not taking care of what they need to take care of for their own mental health. And it's really like dragging me down. So she kind of saved me, that whole community. And then I really got into Cricut crafting because then I got hurt at work when I was working for the county. So it's like story time tonight. So I'm sorry. But then I was bedridden for like 2 months. It was 8 weeks. And I had a cast on, and it was like, oh my gosh, like having someone else having to bathe you and do this or that. And then my daughter ended up having to be my caregiver because my husband at the time kind of gave up because it was too much. You're too much. You're too needy, this and that. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, if we can't do this in sickness and in health, then when you need me, what? It's not gonna, you know what I mean? It was very hypocritical. So yeah. Let's see. Lori, welcome. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. I'm a Gen X too, closer to millennial. Okay, so I am probably too. See, Christina, I missed your for some reason I was like, oh, Christina probably left because I don't think she colors. I don't know in my head. So you got into art journaling, you were going through a divorce too. See, so art is really healing and it's therapeutic. And I really gained like a friendship with Melody Lane. And I was very blessed to have that. It was just a creator from Florida, right? And I was in Southern California. I was really blessed to have that community in my life. And then unfortunately, she did pass away. And that really like affected me to be like, you know what? I don't have to put up with what is not good for me. And then, because then in turn, it's not good for my kids. Like my son left home and, for reasons. And then, now they've kind of all come back around to where I'm the hub. And I'm really grateful for that. But, it took a lot of rebuilding. And yeah, art kind of saves you from stuff at that point. Okay. My thing is jumping around. So, oh, bye, Chris. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I did link Chris's channel in the... Christina, are you staying? I could make you an admin and you can throw channels in there. Unless if y'all just want to relax and we could just like chitty chat. I don't care. But yeah, I put Chris's channel in there. So anyway, so she did pass away during COVID. And that was really sad. And I had to like watch her son went through the whole thing on social media. And I was just like, gosh, dang, like, nothing is kind of promised. Why can't we live and be happy? And that's where art kind of like helped walk me through that process. And then it took me a few years after that to be like, I really got to go for, reasons you could only imagine. Okay. Let's see if I know how to make somebody a mod. I met my ex-husband when I was 20 and did not know. Okay, so can I do I have to make you a mod on, because I'm on StreamYard, so do I make you a mod from StreamYard or do I make you a mod from YouTube? What do I do? Ambient, I also met my ex-husband. I was 21. So yeah, and so it was, 22 years of marriage, and you learn a lot. You really learn a lot. Because I don't see where I can make you a mod on StreamYard. So, yeah. Hold on. I'll go look. I think I have to do it off of from YouTube. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was from YouTube. Okay. Oops. Hold on. My page is refreshing for some weird reason. Okay. into the chats. And okay, here we go. Okay. There we go, ma'am. Thank you so much. I don't ever really think like I need mods because I'm like, I'm not like Dee Dee big or I don't have like a whole lot going on. But then I go try to put stuff in here and chat and craft at the same time. I'm like, wait, I can't do it all. And it is Friday night, so I'm like half brain dead. I'm not relaxed like a Sunday. Like Marty will be in here being like, oh, I'm coming here just to see you think because I have like a different thinking process on Sunday because I've had time to decompress and relax. And I'm like, figure it out. A straight line, straight line. Who cares? Kind of thing, right? So you've got your blue suit on, Christina. Thank you. Um, but yeah, it just becomes kind of a different little thing. Okay, so I do want to try to um make Ambient does have a channel. I know Chris has a channel, and I think Coloring with Lori, you have a channel too, don't you? I just recently learned that. I am awful, and I might subscribe to you, but for some reason, all of my notification stuff on YouTube, I don't get a lot of notifications. Like I don't get Mama Juju's notifications anymore, and I was like, why is that chick not going live anymore? But she does go live a little bit late for me, even though I am on the West Coast, but I am getting ready for bed fairly early. And I like to decompress, not to YouTube, because then I feel like I have to chat and want to get to, I want to chat with everybody. It's like a social activity. Um, I decompress to like rotten reality TV or like Hallmark Christmas movie or um, what's another one that I like to watch? It's the BritBox. I really like to do that. Okay, I thought you did. Your coloring is probably fabulous. You're like, girl, what are you coloring? Like a kindergartner? See, it did break. So Nate was right. These break really easy. Um, so I do learn the more you work with the Prismacolors, I do learn like I don't need to press as hard because it lays down a good amount of color. And the more you press, you'll get the breakage because they're fairly soft. But then I have the Hobby Lobby ones that I'm using right now on my Googelli. And you've got to press that down before that color's coming out of there or off of that pencil. It's like, I know why they were $6.99. No, $12.99. Then $12.99. The other ones I bought were $6.99. But they're not bad. I mean, they have a good amount of color. Okay, so let's do the Gamsol. I try to use these things, the blending stumps. I can never file the color off good enough. So then I get frustrated and I kind of toss it off into the wind. And I just have a nail file from the Dollar Tree because the sanding paper that this came with, you go through it really fast because it is sandpaper. So you could get sandpaper too. I just use these and it kind of files it off and I just roll it as I'm going. And then I kind of just tap it off. And sometimes I take directly from the bottle, but I try to pour it in a cup. I have dust and cat hair in here. Um, oh, you decompress to creepy, scary stories. You know what? Is that a podcast? I like to decompress to like Dateline. My friend that I'm going to tomorrow, her and I have been really good friends for like, oh my goodness, since our boys were in kindergarten, and they're 29 now. All on the football field, all on the football fields. Our girls are the same age, our boys were the same age, and then she has an older boy, but we used to, that's how we bonded. Because she was listening to something, and I was like, wait, is that the whatever case? And she's like, yeah. So we would listen to it together on the football field at football practice, and all the girls were running around. And so we've been friends forever. She's like one of my very best friends now. Um, Thank you for doing that, Christina. I didn't mean to put you to work. You could have said no, but thank you. I'm glad I have you guys. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see. Hold on. I just color all over it. And I try to use the same strokes that I did to color it. And it just kind of smooths the wax away so it looks blended. So I'll show you. We'll get it. And it'll dry fairly quickly. Oh, I yelled. Why did I yell? It'll dry fairly quickly. Yeah, you get wet spots. Oh, I should do this. But it's not going through, and this will completely dry because it is odorless mineral spirit. And this is what I use. And I purchased this at Michael's. Um, I did almost post the entire cover letter for it. Well, I mean, we could, hey, now we could get ideas for cover letters. I need one of those. I had instead of a cover, I do like a blurb on top of my resume. I feel like it's too long to hold or something. And I'm like, I don't need another page of this, do I? So I hope you get the job, Christina. I hope prosperity for us. Good vibes. I'm sending out good vibes. I did light an incense in here before I came on. I think it just worked out. And it's called Positive Vibes. It smells so good. It smells like roses. Oh, it smells so good. But I like all the vibey stuff. Okay. So because I did use these, oh, okay, there's a cat here. I did use these pencils in the same color scheme, like they go with numbers. So they smooth and blend really well. It's kind of like, and I am going out of the lines a little bit, which I can fix with an eraser. I'm not going to freak my freak about it. Like, who's going to come and judge this page? They're going to be like, Carrie, you went outside the lines in this page. That is unacceptable. What were you doing? Like, if that's what somebody's going to do, then move along with your badass self, because that's not what we're doing. So you can kind of see from like it looks real scratchy and not blended. It just looks, you know, like maybe my 6th grade project. I stayed up too late or something. But you can see it kind of smooths and blends together. I like it. Yes, post away in my group. The more interaction, the better. I'm trying to get a lot of engagement in there. And I do realize like people sign up for groups and they don't go back and check them and do all of that. Because I'm not like married to all of my Facebook groups I'm in either. So people get busy and I'm trying to keep it engaged. So my friend did just join as well. And she's like, I'm not a paper crafter, but she likes to color. And I was like, no, like, oh, it's an art. It's art for self-care is what I'm promoting. And not everybody fits into one box and does the same thing for the same, maybe we are doing it for the same purpose. So I could be dipping the Scamsol a little bit too much as well. That tends to be a little bit of a habit of mine. So you probably don't need it as wet. But I'm glad that you posted something in the group. That's very exciting. Um, and that's kind of just the point of the weekly prompts is like kind of bringing us all together because we all do something a little bit different. And we can all interpret the same thing in our art form, however we went. However we want. I said went. Somebody just sent me a text and I read it. She said went. I went to your office and I didn't see you. No, girl, I was outside seeing clients at their houses. Which kind of irritated my boss, I think, at the end of the day. But not all these clients want to be seen in the morning. And then you have me back in the office by a certain time. We have to kind of meet them where they are, especially because it's mental health and social work. So she's trying to apply for a job over there. I'm warning her. I'm like, warning. There's a reason we went out. And it's not just the job. Okay. So as I did the vines in brown, because to me, I saw them as the tree wrapping around the clock. So I'm going to go with like a little bit of a darker theme with this, but that's going to be perfect for my dark Alice in Wonderland journal. This is like the beginning of that. I'm going to kind of make it all a little bit dark theme. Why not? Why not? Will the Gamsol work the same way with crayons? Belinda, let's test it. I have crayons sitting over here next to me. I don't know, but that's a good question. I probably have an expert in the chat, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Um, because it's wax. It's the wax that it's melting. I have a box of Crayolas next to me, right? Not like sitting here with me, but they're on my shelf. My bookshelf is right like 3 feet away, so I'm gonna go grab it. I just want to get this top portion done, or else I'm gonna forget where I left off. I'm gonna be like, wait, did I do that? I don't know. Let's do it again. And then I'll be like, why is it not changing? It does dry really quickly, like it's soaking it up, right? It is soaking it up, but the tip of it will dry fairly quickly, and it'll stop like, the blending. I have like cat hair on my nose now because the cup. I don't think to dust out the cups when I'm dusting, the cups on the cart and all that. That's getting in there too, but it's fine. We'll just do it different. Lee Hammond has a book on crayon drawing. Oh, mineral oil. It is. It's pure odorless mineral spirits. It's combustible, guys, and do not swallow. Okay. So I do say that these videos are not made for children, but I feel like adults need to be with that too. If we have to have stupid, if we have to have this stupid mornings on Tide Pods because these damn teenagers, that's probably TikTok's fault, but you know what I mean. Ugh, don't drink it. Don't let the kiddies drink it. Yes, Christina, there's tons of freebies in my Facebook group. Freebie Friday. Not Freaky Friday, Freebie Friday, although I love the original with Jodie Foster. For my birthday month, and those are going to stay up through my birthday month, so that's exciting if you guys like to do the printables and stuff. And it introduces you guys to new artists and new ways of doing things. It does me. It gives me new ideas. Because I have some of the Tim Holtz crayons. I do too, and they are waxy. They're not archival. Oh, okay. I find they're not very neat either. Like if we want a precision, those Tim Holtz crayons aren't for it. It's just for like laying down the color, really good for mixed media stuff. But that's what he does, right? I have to stay away from those videos too, guys, because he is not one to watch if you are like trying to put yourself on a budget or if you're trying to do a low buy or anything like that. Because I will go on Ranger or wherever, like, I gotta buy it all. Yeah, he's dangerous. The whole Stampers Anonymous and all of that. Like my collection is for real. It is large and in charge. Ugh. And I'm like, I can do it like he did it. And when it doesn't turn out like that, I'm like, wait, what? Oh goodness, they're not crayons. Aren't they water soluble? Oh, they are water reactive like his inks. Yeah, you can spread it, but not a whole lot. So they're not like the actual waxy crayons, is what you're saying, Atlanta? We're going to finish this off with the Gamsol, and then I'm going to go get my Crayolas. I actually got these Crayolas from the Dollar Tree, but they say they're Crayolas. I was at Target the other day because it's back to school, and I got some highlighters because they're like fun neon highlighters. Oh my goodness. I got these for some reason, like these colors were like, oh, they're like much more vibrant and neon. They're bright liners. I was so excited to see those. I got them for like $1.69 because I used my Target app and they were on sale. They were already on sale, and then if you used your Target red card, like I use it in the app, bigger. So I've never dove in too deep with coloring with my crayons for some reason. I don't know why. Um, but it's fun to, play and test all that stuff out. And you see it can bleed a little bit, but I might get creative with this and use my super tips on a palette and kind of water down the background like that, or just do inks. I could do that. I do like to do that, and I like to stencil coloring page backgrounds too. That's why I like the comfy cozy coloring, and I find it so attractive because there's much more I can do than just what the artist has out for it. Sorry, I think I was off camera. That's my bad. Yeah, let me next time. Neo color too. I think I have those too. I know I have stuff. I bought some Pan Pastel, the portrait selection that are in my stash, and I wanted to do like some portrait stuff in the portrait coloring book. I have not busted those things out either. I need to do that. Hey, maybe me and Delise can get on the horn to next Friday or something together and do that. Well, I'll do that. She can do whatever she wants. She's a fun people dresser now. So this is what I did. Oops, what I did with the Gamsol, and not what are you using for dipping into the Gamsol? Oh, I'm using blending stumps. It came in a kit. You don't have to use blending stumps because look, I have Q-tips in here too, and sometimes they work better. So I just purchased these on Amazon years and years ago, these blending stumps. And it comes with like a sandpaper to blend off the color and bring it back to a point, which doesn't work. So I purchased my own at the Dollar Tree. And I don't know why this is in here. This is for my gel plate, but I don't know how much they are, but it's like a set on Amazon. So I just think that this is fun. Okay, let's get out the crayons. Okay, so goodness gracious. Let's not get all crazy. Maybe Nate does need to make me a little tray to go in here. What the heck? These are flimsy. Okay. Where did I put these at? Okay, I put those right here. Let me get just a regular stegular pen and let's write. I do need to swatch, guys. I really need to sit down and focus on swatching. PC 945, but I tend to just watch for projects. PC 946. And this is going to be the page that is in here. That's why I will know. So this will tear out nicely for my my journal. Thank you, Belinda. The blended, thank you. I'm always glad that my mouse. I'm always glad that it blends like away because I always get so intimidated by like, God, that's chicken scratch coloring. Like, girl. But the blending is what really helps it. Okay, let me get out my Crayolas. And I just pour a little bit of it at a time. Don't drink it, pour it out. And then because the cat, I have to pour it out too. This is a wet jar. I want me to use this for sourdough. This thing is too little. I like my Matilda to grow. I need to bring her out because it's the weekend. Okay. Here's my crayon. My blanket's really getting in the way. I got like curled up early this morning and was coloring, and I watched the Hallmark Christmas movie before I went to work. Okay, so this is what I purchased at the Dollar Tree a long time ago. So let's get some of these fun colors out. I want to get this pink because pink is fun and happy for me. Oops. Put that away. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm like a menace over here. Here's the coloring book if you missed it the first time. You want to grab it on Amazon. I got it on Amazon. Okay, so let's just get this and a different color, which there's probably only one pink in here, huh? Because this is just a little pack. There's 2 oranges. Wait, there's like 3 reds and 2 oranges, and there's only 1 pink. What the heck? Oh, wait. Orchid, does that count? Maybe. Okay, we'll lay that down. So we've got carnation pink, if you can see me. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. And, oh, that's apricot. Was that what I did? Okay, okay. It doesn't look like whatever. It looks like a hue of pink. Okay. I'm going to use, this chair is so big, I keep bumping into my desk. That's annoying. Okay. I'm going to use this Q-tip because it'll be easy. I can just toss it and see if it'll blend. Not really. It blends it away. See, all the color ends up on here. So it doesn't really blend like the pencils. So there's something in the Prismacolor that does the blending with it. There's probably other stuff you can do that too. I mean, this can turn into like pastel crayon if you wanted to lay this down first and get going here. Right? It looks smoother. Maybe it's just the colors I was using. Okay. Maybe we're going somewhere with this. Violet red. Oops. Violet red. Oh, there's that purple in there. How pretty. Okay, so this is working. Maybe it's just the colors I picked. Yeah. Maybe I put too much on here. Is that my issue? Okay, hold on. I'm sure my daughter's in the other room. She's like, oh, Mom, your issues are deeper than that. No, I'm kidding. She's not mean. She's a sweetheart. Okay, violet red. Why does my mind see violent red? Scary movie. I love it. Pretty. So it does a little bit. You'd have to like really work it, I think. Okay. Kind of does. Ish, you know? It gives it more of like a pastel-y look, like a shadow, rather than now we're just mixing these two. So kind of does a little bit. Yeah, little fun little experiment for the evening, right? Why not? Okay. Do we have a little bit of time left? I don't want to keep you guys too long. If it's like your bedtime or whatever. It's 7 o'clock here. Um, oh, goodness. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side. Put the Gamsol back. In here, maybe. I don't know. It needs to be somewhere else a little bit more organized. This probably doesn't just need to be in a little baggie either. It'll all dry off. Like, you know what I do like to do? Like, oh, I could honestly just put it all in here. Um, yeah, weird, right? Something I've never tried before. Okay, so let's try something else I've never tried before. You guys can watch me make a fool of myself. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can be like, oh, Carrie already tried and failed on her channel. I don't need to do that. But you know, that's how we're all learned together. We all get to learn together that way. Okay. Put all of my goodies, Nate's resin goodies, like tons of goodies. Like that's so fun. I love birthday month. Come celebrate it in the Facebook group. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a DD inspired type of thing with this. Let's see if I can pull it off. Okay, I need white acrylic. Which I have here. need baby wipes, which I have little cheap baby wipes here because all the Huggies are going towards my grandson. And let me get a little messy palette right here. And I have water up here because I think that this blue is too, like the line is too harsh. So my idea was for the reverse collage was to paint over the words because they're all different state parks. They're different national parks. Um, and I thought, let's reverse collage in this because my abandoned books have become a little bit precious for me because I like using them as coffee table books, and like when my son comes over or whatever, he's like, "Oh, let's look at this book. It's cool. It's fun. I'm looking for the water." So I don't really want to reverse collage in those quite yet. So I figured this one I don't have any sort of like attachment to, right? And these are just baby wipes that I got at the dollar store. They're Fisher Price baby wipes. They're nothing special. They don't really leave like a they don't really leave a like cotton or anything, you know, they don't leave any fibers is what I'm looking for down. And then because this is so old and it's not like really sealable, I just throw it in. I did purchase a bunch of Huggies from Huggy baby wipes from Amazon, like a package of 3 really big, and these are really thin. I would never wipe a baby with that, but and then Dee Dee always said she does it with water, right? And I'm probably not supposed to be like creating. I don't have a really big space here, but let's just see. I'm just going for it. So this is what we're doing. I have a little bit of paint and a little bit of water, and I'm trying to kind of give the illusion of the fog a little bit out. Just kind of covering. Oh, poor Kate. Okay, my cat is like trying to open the baby wipes. She loves eating plastic. Like, what a weird. The packaging, it's almost like she's teething still. But she's like 2 years old. No, almost 3 maybe. So I just kind of want, like, that looks pretty bright. Just because I wanted the line a little bit to go away. Okay, I don't think I need to do it around the flower, Carrie. What are you doing? Just kind of want like a little here. Maybe it could look like waves. I don't know. Like, who knows? But I just thought that this would be a way to get rid of the little line, like the blue line that we have going on. And then we'll try to do the Duty's baby swipe wipe. All hail to the queen. I might fail at this miserably. I know I think View did it on a live this week. I think I missed it. I think she was on somebody else's channel. But this will just kind of give it like a vignette, like little like drawing attention towards the middle, and then we kind of have the story out here. If that makes sense. Right? Who knows if it makes sense. And then I was probably going to do some stenciling or some quotes or something really odd. I don't know. I could keep collaging it down, right? The paint's all gone. Okay, now my cat's over there menacing my paper stash in the closet. She definitely wants out. Okay. Okay, good. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that's probably never, that you haven't mastered it. So it's not, I won't feel bad. Okay, so I probably want to wait for that to dry a little bit, but I definitely, oh my God. I wanted this to be like the sun kind of thing. Like, I don't know, the Queen's jewels, because it did say the Queen's jewelry box on that page. I did want to make like this the sun and do like little yellow swipes out, little swoops or swipes or whatever. And I thought that that would be fun. And but that white is going to have to be dry. Hey, hey, Miss Ginger Beach, I'm so glad you're here. You're a reverse collage queen too. And I'm just kind of making a mess in here doing that. But I have a few other books too that I can start in. I don't know how long this will take to dry. Honestly, I don't know if it even matters. Let me go get my yellow. Little kid cat with Tara in the paper earlier, helping distress it to shreds, right? Oh my goodness, the crafting paper. No, I have yellow actually. I have vanilla. I don't know if that's. I want more yellow, right? See, if you don't use it, you lose it, and that tends to be what happens with my paints. Yeah, you probably didn't hear me, but if you don't use it, you lose it, and that tends to be what happens with my paint. So I probably need to go buy like another primary color set. Which fine, buy more. Woo. Don't mind if I do. My bank account says, what? We do mind if you do. You can't do that. Oh, vanilla might be too vanilla. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't have a yellow for some odd reason. I do though. I do have these. Bye, Belinda. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad that you were here. Take care. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? I have yellow in these. So maybe I don't have to pretend like I want to master do these baby swipe quite tonight, but I could do this. What do we think? I have these little distress inks. I don't think the distress inks are water react. They might be, whatever. But I do have the Duracell or whatever that will go over this to the varnish that will go over this. So let's see. Oh, I have this little, just kind of see. Oh, that might work. That actually might work for what I want it to be. We have mustard seed and scattered straw. Mustard seed might be a little bit too harsh for that. We could do scattered straw and then kind of, or we could see. I think my cat is stuck up in the closet. Oh, shit. Oh, that's better. So we could practice a baby swipe with the baby wipe swipe. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please, because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Mustard seed was too dark, though. Ooh, I'm kind of scared. Oh, maybe that's too. I don't know. Just going for it now, right? I don't know. It's not. Guys, it's not really working out. So it would be better. I kind of want to do it through her face, but not really. It's like this. I don't know. I mean, this is the first reverse collage page I've ever done. And as you can see, I haven't finished it. I wonder if just this would be better. That might be better, just directly on. Oh, that's not going to work because of the magazine. I did treat this so I can keep wiping it off. It just needs to be up in the clouds, up at the painted area, right? Kind of see how that goes. We'll varnish Grandma's Jewels just a little bit. I don't know. If I don't have yellow paint, that's what we'll kind of do. Just sparkle them. Just adds to it just adds to the fun. Why not? I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, what the hell did you do to that page, Mary? What were you thinking? I don't know. I don't really know, but I wanted to keep the natural fall stuff here. Experiments is how we learn. Exactly, right? Even if we do screw it up, I don't care. Who else is going to look at this? Are the reverse collage police coming to my house to look at my artwork? Are they? I don't have to let them in. And I tend to not like hang out on social media with a bunch of negative Nancy's or jealous Julies either. So, we're safe here. I've declared that. But I don't know. It just kind of adds to it because then I will do stuff over this too. Like this isn't the be all and end all of the page. I'll just kind of keep layering it up. But for some reason to me, the jewels were really screaming like bright rays of sun and all of that. All of the above. And then we've got Jaws down there wanting to get to that royal because she's like, what are you doing with Grandmommy's jewels? You know, I'm not Dee Dee, and that's good. Exactly. All hail the queen for a reason. I'm not that kind of queen. I'm the queen of my own destiny. No, it's fun. If you can, I don't know if my camera's big enough. I don't, is anybody's camera big enough? I don't know that I've zoomed out enough, I mean. But anyway, so it's just kind of fun. It's just adding a layer to it, right? And the fact that he's in the sky or the water, we don't know where he is. But the monkey just has a grip on that bus. What I want to do with the bus, and I don't know, I have never used these Stabilos. I don't know if I could I kind of want to outline it or hear me out, get a panda fly going on. But because I did treat this to get rid of the matte, I put matte medium over it, it might not stick to it. But I just thought that would be fun to kind of add. Let's get a little bit wild now. Kind of test it. Wild stories about Camilla stealing Kate's tiaras. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I have Camilla. Thank you, Christina. That's crazy. Camilla. She ruined the whole royal family, didn't she? It's the men that can't keep it to themselves. Kind of outline, see if it'll let me, but I might need. I do have Camilla in that magazine. I don't know if I think this will be better though. Just to kind of outline the bus because I think it gets lost a little bit. Like, why is that monkey up there? What is he doing? What is he hanging off of? Well, he's hanging off the bridge because he's getting to the bus. Like, Grandma Queen, you have to come and save your jewels from your blood-sucking family. Now I'm just getting crazy. I'm not always politically correct either. We go with it. It's Friday. It's wine time, isn't it? Anyway, so we kind of have that there. I think they need to, I hope that this stays. I hope this stays. We'll see. We'll see. But I kind of want to highlight these guys in white. I think my Panda Flights only came in white. Hands off my tiaras. That's right, Christina. Oh, it came in silver too. 2 whites, a gold, and a silver. I love these things. Do you guys have these? And I learned about these through Lindsay, the frugal crafter. And then within a week, Dee Dee was talking about them, and then Janet started talking about them, and I was like, oh, like, so I need to just not just put in my cart. I need to actually purchase them. I think it would be appropriate to outline them in white, or at least outline Diana in white, because she would have been a perfect queen. And he really fucked that one up. Excuse my language. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I just naturally do it sometimes. Okay. I like having her in white. I don't necessarily like having her in white though, right? They are fantastic gel pens. I freaking love them. I used to use these, the jelly rolls. God dang, nothing ever comes out of here. You have to really prime these. Like, and they're expensive. Oh, I have those. I need to figure. I can put those somewhere. I have a Stabilo that came in silver too. I'm gonna outline him in silver because oh, I might have contaminated the white with the silver. I might have mixed it. I don't even know if it makes a difference, the silver to the white. I just wanted him to be different than her because she's got like that fancy white aura on her because she's perfect. I'll always have more of like a Princess Diana, like Team Princess Diana thing going because during my baby shower for my oldest, my mom and my aunt threw my baby shower and they were really into the royal family and she had died the night before. So the whole thing um, was um, my baby shower was a side note, and the news of poor Princess Diana was the fourth. I will never forget that. I know I was grabbing something, but I completely forgot. Oh, my cat found her way down, so that's nice. I forgot what I was. Oh, the magazine. Thank you. I read what you did, Christine. I was like, wait, yeah, you did. That's right. The magazine I got this out of is this. I will show you. And I have Camilla in here, but I was like, I'm not going to give her the time of day to come into my royal family. It's people. I got this at the used bookstore. It's a terrible baby shower vibe. But my mom, I was young. I was very young. I was 19, and my mom was like, yeah, that's what you get. Very See, it's the Queen's Jewelry Box. This is the page I got out of it. There's more I could put in here, and I very well probably will. But I want a picture of Camilla. Now that you said that, maybe Camilla is going to try to take this out of that little ballerina sitting on a mushroom. She's trying to hold up the crown for the family, and Camilla's going to try to take that from her. So I know there's pictures of Camilla in here because they were all over. I think it's further along. So you got to have a villain always, right? And let's see. You know what irritates me? Oh, there she is. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was like, that Meghan Markle made it into this magazine. I was like, that girl. Okay, here we go. This picture, I think. There we go. I can put her down. Now, I know View, what she was teaching me, if she's not here, but View would be like, hey, You're supposed to tear these out, not cut them out. Okay, I'm a fussy cutter. This is what I do. This is what I do. So I am cutting them out, but I think Dee Dee also said if you tear, it'll lay everything a little bit more flat. Okay, let me figure out how I want to do this. I do not want the wording in here, and I kind of want her just like a little silhouette type of thing. Right? Yes. Let's get this going. Okay. All right. I don't really want any of the background out of it. Now I have my little cup up here. Normally I have like a pile right here. So my cup is going to be like my little trash can. Until we're finished. Listen to me. Until we're finished. Class is not dismissed. Class of learning nothing. It's an experiment class, right? You would cut it too. Okay, it's probably because we're paper crafters first. I don't want to be tearing because my luck, it's going to tear right off of like into her face, or I'm going to tear something and I'll be like, well, damn, I really wanted that picture. So, well, I'm glad you're crafting along with us, Ambient. That's what it's meant to be. Let's just join each other around the craft table. I'm going to have to get my Lulu Mayo books out now. Okay. Okay, so she's trying to get to it, right? Okay, let's see if we can get in frame a little bit better. I need a bigger desk. I need a kid to move out so I can have that room for the crafting room again. I had it before. I had it for almost a year. And then she's like, oh, coming home, Mom. I'm like, oh, I love you. I need a hand. I need a hand. Her grubby hands is trying to get on that. Okay, I have a collage book here. See how one little thought can really get into something. One little thought really goes a long way. And that was one statement that Christina made. And I'm like, oh, yeah, totally. And that's just kind of how it'll go. I really love this one. Okay, let's see if we have hands. I think I have hands. Oh, we've got some hands. Those are kind of fun. Oh, I like that. Christina has a hand. Oh, how exciting, Ambient. I'm glad that it was allowed to inspire you. I haven't been posting a lot of my, hey, I'm going live in my Facebook group because people are probably like, you're having us join your group so you can build up your YouTube. What's wrong with you? Because really that's not like the point. I do want some more lips to go in here too. Let's just see if there's like another hand, but I think those are going to be good because the hand with the eyeball, like the queen is watching you. Okay, let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. We can put this babe away, right? Okay, I do have this. My cat did shred up some paper a little bit. This little stinker. I just stepped on it. Okay. Here we go. Well, thank you, Miss Ginger. That means a lot coming from you because some of you guys are really good at this reverse collaging. It's just like a different expression of art, right? It's fun. Okay, do I want to fussy cut all those fingers out? No, not really, but my brain is like, I don't want all that white behind there. So I can ink it up a little bit. Okay, let's just, probably just gonna bubble cut like around it. This is new and I love it. It's Fiskars and it doesn't roll off the table and I haven't chopped a finger off yet, so we're good. That's funny. Funny, ha ha, funny. Can't you tell? Okay. We got hands everywhere. Okay, where'd my hand go? Now I'm gonna get out the little scissors and just kind of Try not to have as much white around it. And then maybe part of the um, I can tie in the yellow swipes a little bit better. Oh, I was like, where did my cup go? I moved it. As if I thought my cup got off and walked away. Okay, I'm getting delirious now. Oh, see, I want to cut. See, if I were to, I almost cut into his whole finger. I really do want to cut in between there. I'm a fussy cutter at heart. I know a lot of people hate it. I love it. It's really relaxing. I have a whole fussy cutting book, and I have not done anything with that ephemera. I haven't in a long time because I haven't had the time, but I will just like sit in color, sit in fussy cut, watch a movie, watch like a documentary, whatever. I haven't had time to do that really since I've been doing my degree. Thank goodness that's almost over, but now I'm collecting the hours. So I'm doing therapy on people instead. Can you tell? It's working wonders for me, huh? Oh, goodness. All right. Um, I hate cussy footing. You're impatient. Yeah. I mean, I really am an impatient person too, but I like it. I don't know why. I developed a love for it because I was part of all these stamp clubs and all these die cut memberships and stuff. And those dies take up so much freaking space in my having a hard time with my glasses to find where do I see? Do I see out of the bottom or the top? Because the old lady is going on here. Um, it just took up a lot of space. You can't even tell if that's like a bird anymore. So I'm gonna have to give it some like black eyeball, a black pen. Maybe that's where this would come into handy. This little stupid thing that never wants to work. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna throw that one away because I can't ever get that to work. I have fine liners that I'll use. Okay, so she's over here. We have her over here, kind of like peeking in, like, hello, hello, with her hand, trying to grab. Can you see that? That kind of washes in, doesn't it? We'll kind of do that a little bit. Her and her grubby hands are trying to get on the crown, that crown that girl is holding up. Okay, where is my matte medium? It's on the side of me, so okay, okay. Let's get it, get it. I didn't have them soaking in water. I know View was like, I have mine soaking in water all of the time. I can't have just water sitting on my desk because then my cat will knock everything over. Everything over. So I have this, and we're going to put the hand. I mean, are we liking that? Are we thinking that that's really weird? I like it. It's supposed to be weird. Like, why not? Some of those fingers with the eyeballs on them are going to be coming out over here. Bye, Ginger Beach. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Tell your dad we said hey. Okay. I hope your dad is well. Okay, let's do this. I could get out a bigger one. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's fun. This kind of stuff is fun. This is where you just like really get like a story with pictures going in your head, right? Yeah, your cats drink the paint water. My luck would be, hold on, I need to mark this. My luck would be that there's something in that paint that's gonna like paralyze my cat. I'm gonna have like a $1,500 vet bill or some shit. So I gotta not do that. I'm so excited Ginger Beach stopped by. I watch her videos all the time. Like if you wanna, well, Dee Dee can teach us all, right? For risk lodging. if we want to learn. But she's really good at it. It's just the process of the thought process behind it. Okay, so this is Liquitex acrylic medium. I got this at Michael's. I think Jane uses this as well. But a lot of people like Dee Dee, she uses the Profesh stuff, and View emulates that perfectly. So it's the golden matte medium. I'm not spending all that money on that because I have way too many hobbies going on over here to where I can't afford that. I can afford a Michael's coupon and this when it's on sale, okay? Or when it's not on sale with a Michael's coupon. That's what I can afford. And I'm just going to, what I was doing, I'm just going to, all sides of this is going matte medium. What I was doing when I was doing this last week with Miss View is I was gluing the back of it. They're kind of creeping in there all weird like. I was gluing it down and then matte medium over it, and that was kind of adhering the images too, but either way, whatever. It dries clear and matte, and you see the hat's like off of the side. I'll have to cut that off. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. Don't freak your freak. Here we go. Okay. So that's where that is. And I've got my little, what is this? Oh, Trader Joe's Fall Harvest salsa. This was delicious. So when they have it back, go get it if you like salsa. I really liked it. This is kind of where we are. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave it. And then we did the coloring in the book. And then we did some fun experimenting. And I need to find this page again. So it's exciting. I had a fun time with you guys. I'm really glad you stuck around with me. Thank you so much. And I will see you all around the tube and the Facebook groups and everywhere else, right? Like everywhere in between. And Christina, I think it'll be fun to do an ambient. I have so many thoughts going in my head. Christina, I think it'll be really fun to kind of promote you, Tammy, and Lottie's Magic Attic in the beginning of August once we kind of get my whole birthday month and kick off with the Facebook group out of the way. Your exciting little collab there. Miss Ambient, please post any of your projects that you do because we're promoting self-care over there. So I'm very excited for that engagement, like inspiring others because maybe, like Dee Dee gave me this idea and so did Miss Coloring View. But anyway, inspire others to do fun and great things. I will see you guys around. Have a great Friday night and thank you so much for spending time with me. Bye.